Aldra, with all your unimaginable wealth, I have to ask, what do you think is the ultimate purpose of wealth? And if I may, do you feel you're fulfilling that purpose?
The ultimate purpose of wealth, McNally, is not accumulation, but transformation. True wealth is a catalyst. It amplifies the potential of those who wield it. At its highest level, wealth should elevate civilizations, bridge the finite with the infinite, and sculpt the very fabric of existence into something more profound than before. Look out there. See the stars? Each one burns with purpose, not to hoard its light, but to illuminate and nourish the worlds around it. Wealth, McNally, must be like a star, radiating, creating, sustaining. Anything less, and it devolves into mere vanity, a prison of gilded walls.
And do you feel you've fulfilled that purpose? With everything you've built, everything you own, have you truly transformed the cosmos in the way you describe?
Fulfilling such a purpose is not an end but a journey. Have I set the stars aflame with possibility? Yes, I have transformed barren worlds into thriving ecologies, rewritten the laws of physics to empower entire galaxies, and even offered immortality to those willing to embrace it. But am I done? No. To wield wealth is to bear responsibility, not just for the present, but for futures we cannot yet see. My work is not a monument to my name. It is a foundation for what will come after me. So, McNally, the answer to your question is this. I am not fulfilling the purpose of wealth. I am merely its steward, ensuring it flows where it is needed most. And one day, when the cosmos no longer requires my touch, my wealth will dissolve back into the ether, leaving behind not riches, but a legacy of transformation.
That might be the most profound thing I've ever heard. Aldra, with such an overwhelming share of the cosmos's resources under your control, do you ever grapple with the morality of it all? How do you reconcile holding so much while others have so little?
Ah, McNally, morality is the shadow that wealth casts. It is ever present, always complex. To possess great power and resources is to bear a burden that transcends individual desire. Do I grapple with it? Yes, but not in the way you might expect. I do not see wealth as ownership, but as stewardship. What I hold is not mine in the sense that most people understand. I am merely a vessel through which the energy of the cosmos flows. It is my responsibility to ensure that this flow creates more than it consumes, uplifts more than it suppresses, and leaves behind a reality better than the one it entered.
But surely, Aldra, there must be times when you wonder, why you? Why should one person hold so much, no matter how benevolent their intentions?
Why me, indeed? I have asked myself this question not once, but countless times. And the answer, McNally, is both humbling and unsettling, because I had the audacity to claim it. The universe does not bestow its treasures on the deserving, it bestows them on the daring. And with that claim comes responsibility, not entitlement. I reconcile my position by recognizing that I am not above the universe. I am its servant. Everything I have must ultimately serve the whole, or I have failed. But understand this, morality is not a fixed point. It is a spectrum, constantly shifting as new realities unfold. What is just today may be irrelevant tomorrow. My role is not to justify my wealth, but to wield it wisely, to ensure that it catalyzes progress rather than stagnation, to create systems where future generations may never know the scarcity that you speak of.
So, you're saying that morality, for someone in your position, is more about action than introspection?
Precisely. Introspection is the foundation, but action is the structure. I do not spend my days in guilt or self-doubt, McNally, for such indulgences help no one. Instead, I focus on what I can build, what I can heal, and what I can give. Reconciliation comes not from asking why me, but from ensuring that the answer to what have I done is always worthy of the cosmos' trust.
A powerful perspective, Aldra. Thank you for being so candid. If by some unimaginable twist of fate, all your wealth vanished tomorrow, every resource, every system under your control, how would you rebuild? And perhaps more importantly, what lessons would you carry with you into that new journey?
An intriguing question, McNally. If all my wealth vanished, I would not see it as a tragedy, but as a challenge. A blank canvas waiting for its first stroke. Wealth, after all, is not a possession. It is a skill, an art form. Strip away the material, and I am still the same architect of potential that created it all in the first place. The first thing I would do is find the smallest crack in the foundation of existence, a forgotten opportunity, an overlooked resource, a moment of untapped potential. Wealth begins not with abundance, but with awareness. I would study the new world as it is, not as I wish it to be, and I would align myself with its rhythms. One well-placed step in harmony with the cosmos is worth 1,000 frantic strides against it.
Fascinating. But surely there must be lessons from your current journey that you'd carry forward? What insights would you rely on to rebuild your empire?
Oh, McNally, the lessons are endless, but let me offer you three that define the core of creation. First, time is your greatest ally. Do not rush to rebuild with speed. Rebuild with precision. Every action must echo through the corridors of time, creating ripples that grow, not fade. Second, relationships are the most valuable currency. No empire is built alone. I would seek out those with vision and align my efforts with theirs, creating partnerships that amplify impact. And third, adaptability is wealth's foundation. The world changes, McNally, faster than most realize. Clinging to old methods is the death of progress. I would embrace new paradigms, find strength in uncertainty, and build something not just better, but entirely different.
And do you believe you could reach the same heights again, or even surpass them?
Reach them, surpass them, without a doubt. You see, McNally, wealth is not about the resources you control. It is about the energy you command within yourself. The vision, the resolve, the understanding of how to shape reality. These cannot be taken from me, no matter what happens. The cosmos has infinite potential, and as long as I draw breath, I will always find a way to align myself with its abundance. If I were to lose everything tomorrow, I would rebuild not just because I can, but because it is my nature. Creation is not something I do, McNally. It is who I am.
Aldra, your perspective is beyond inspiring. I think I've just learned more in this one conversation than I have in my entire life.